first thing you're gonna need is a pacifier. If you don't have one, then turn this file off and go get one. Got one? Good. Sit or lie down, arms to your sides, legs uncrossed, and go ahead and start sucking on the pacifier. Feel the relaxing sensation building up in your mind and body as you suckle. When a baby suckles on the pacifier, he or she begins to relax and eventually sleeps, and I'll do the same with you here. I will help you to awaken the memories of relaxation connected to the pacifier and use them to put you into an extremely deep trance. Continue to suck on the pacifier for me. Breathe deeply and feel the wave of pure, blissful relaxation start to build up within you. Feel it start at your feet. Your feet are becoming heavy, ever so heavy, as you fixate on my voice and on the sensations of the pacifier. Just forget about your feet now. Let them go. All that matters to you is my voice and the sensations the pacifier is awakening in you. Let the relaxation move upwards now, upwards to your ankles, your calves, your knees. Feel your entire lower legs become more heavy and relaxed. Now, focus on the sensations of the pacifier and forget about your lower legs. Just let them go. All that matters to you now are the feelings being awakened by the pacifier and the comforting sounds of my voice. As I say this, your waist, stomach, they are all beginning to become heavy and deeply relaxed. That will not bother you, for you are falling deeply into trance just by listening to my voice and focusing on the feeling of the pacifier. Your body is recalling the memories of the pacifier and how much it makes you want to slip down and relax. Go ahead and forget about your thighs, your waist and stomach now. My voice and the feelings the pacifier is awakening, that is all that matters to you as you fall blissfully deep for me. Go deeper and deeper still now. Keep falling deeper, slipping into a nice trance for me. Very good. Listen only to my voice and let the feelings of relaxation overwhelm you. Feel them taking over your chest and shoulders now. Feel them fall deeply, becoming ever heavier. Let them go now. Let the memories of the pacifier and the feelings it is creating now, let them take you even deeper. Continue to suckle on the pacifier as you keep falling deeper, deeper and deeper still for me. Continue to give in to the feelings, the memories, the sound of my voice, and the wave of relaxing trance that is ever building within you. Feel it overtaking your hands, your wrists. Feel it overtake them and make them become oh so heavy, so very deeply relaxed. Let them go now for me. Let them just slip away. Forget they are even a part of you as you continue to focus only on the pacifier and on my voice as you continue to remember the deep relaxation of your earliest days. Let that memory continue to surface and dominate your being. Let that memory of a feeling continue to overtake your body and conscious mind. Feel the wave of trance continue as your elbows and your upper arms are now falling into the deepest relaxation you have ever felt. As you focus only on the feelings of the pacifier and the comforting sounds of my voice, you can go ahead and forget about your elbows and upper arms. Just let them go for me, my little one. Keep relaxing as you continue falling oh so deep for me. So very nice and deep. Ever deeper and deeper still. Feel the wave of relaxing, blissful trance as it now overtakes your neck, your face, your head. Feel the last parts of your body becoming very heavy and relaxed and deep. You're falling so very deep for me now. A little one becoming deep and obedient, so deep in trance now. Forget about your neck, your face and head. Forget about them as you let them go. As you give in completely to the wave of trance, the relaxing memories, the sensations of the pacifier, as you continue to suck on it like a very good little one. You're such an obedient little one. Yes, you are. Your conscious mind is slipping away, as only my voice, the sensation, and the memory remains, as your subconscious is open to my words now. Let the other sounds you might hear in the world simply take you deeper and deeper still for me. Simply let your conscious sleep now and listen to my words. And now it is time for you to go even deeper for me. I will count you deeper for me, and as I count, you will fall deeper as your mind opens up so much more. Every step I go down will double your trance, double the deepness and receptiveness of your mind. I will start at 10, and by the time I reach 1, you will be at your deepest and most obedient for me. Your mind will be at its most receptive to my words. 10. Go twice as deep now. Be twice as obedient and receptive. 9. Twice deep again, twice as receptive to my words. 8. Even deeper, even more obedient. 7. So much more receptive to my words, so deep and obedient. 6. Deeper and deeper still. 5. Become twice as obedient as you become twice as deeply relaxed. 4. Twice as deep and receptive as before. 3. So deep and obedient. Deeper and deeper still. 2. Twice more receptive and obedient. twice as deep. 1. You are so very deep now, obedient and receptive, twice as relaxed as before, so very deep now. Continue to slip deeper, deeper and deeper still for me, little one. You are so relaxed now, so obedient and receptive to my words, and as I speak, you will fall deeper and deeper still. Whenever I tell you to go deeper and deeper still, you will become even more relaxed for me, now and in the future. This trigger will allow you to reach the deepest depths of trance in the future and fall even farther deep every time you hear deeper and deeper still. Every sound will take you even deeper now. Every word you hear, every little noise in the background. You are a good little one, so deep, relaxed, obedient, and receptive for me. Go deeper for me now, deeper and deeper still, little one. Fall ever deeper in the trance, become more receptive, more obedient. It's time for me to teach you, to give you a gift, a very special gift. As you're a little one inside, all you need to do is listen to my words, and together we will free the little one inside. This part of you is buried deep within yourself. It's always been a part of you, the very foundation of the person you are. Although many of us forget about this part of ourselves over time. Look deep within yourself and find the child, the baby you once were. He or she is buried deep within you. You might have to fall even deeper, so far deep, ever deeper and deeper still, until you get to the core of what makes you special as a person, what makes you unique, a person unlike any other. Though memories fade, the baby you were is still a part of you. Push aside everything else once you find that deep part of yourself, that person you were when you were so very, very young. Push it all away until only the baby remains. Listen to the baby as well as to my words now. The baby will help me to give you your gift. Know that you are safe here in this trance, safe with my words and safe with the baby you once were. Being safe is very good for you, little one. And as you feel safe, you'll notice that the baby will be more of a part of you, closer and closer to the surface with every word, so long as you are safe. When you feel the most safe and comfortable, the baby within your mind will come closer and closer to the surface, so much closer with every word, until you feel yourself becoming the baby again. Feel how innocent you were as a baby. The memories are there, and they are yours. So remember these feelings, wonderful feelings of helplessness, innocence, a total dependence on your mommy and daddy, or maybe your big brother and sister as well. What matters is that when you were still that little, as you were a baby before, you never had to worry about anything because you were always taken care of. Remember how good it felt? How pure you felt? Remember how simple things were? All you needed to do was to cry, and the people that took care of you would come and feed you. Or maybe they would change you. Or maybe they would even hold you and comfort you. Let those feelings take over as you remember how great it was to be a baby, as you allow the baby to surface, as you become the baby you once were, once more in your mind and spirit. As long as you feel safe, little one, you'll become the baby you once were in mind and soul. The adult you were will still be there, but your adult self will be deeper than your baby self. Adult matters like bills, work, sex, even using the potty. Those things will be unimportant to you so long as you feel safe enough to just let yourself be a baby. When you feel that safe, all that will matter to you are the things that matter to a baby, because you will be a baby. All you need to worry about are things like being fed, being held by your mommy or daddy, getting your diapers changed when you use them. And of course, there's bedtime, since all good babies need lots and lots of sleep. So they need to go to bed early. Even as you sleep, or even if you take a quick nap, you will be a baby as you sleep. There are times when you may feel unsafe being a baby, and rest assured that at those times, the adult part of you will come to the surface and take care of everything, so that baby you only has to worry about baby things. And when that happens, baby will simply take a nap and let the grown-up part of you handle things. When you feel safe enough again, you will become a baby again. It'll become automatic for you the more and more you listen to this file. Every time you hear my words, it'll become easier and easier to change from the grown-up back into the baby, and from the baby into the grown-up. It'll become so easy for you as you hear my words that eventually you won't even notice the changes. As things become unsafe for baby, the grown-up will take over, and when things are safe again for baby, baby will take back over. You'll do these things, and you'll listen to this file again and again, letting yourself go deeper and deeper still each time, letting my words sink in more and more. Eventually you'll change so much from the effects of my words that it might be almost impossible to remove them. The more you listen, the more babyish you will become. The more babyish your thoughts will become, and the more babyish you will feel inside. It'll become second nature to you. When you are safe and secure, you'll become the baby until you are only the baby. This is the way it'll be for you, and you'll enjoy it as you change back to your purest state of being, the baby you once were. It's time for me to teach you, to give you a gift. No longer will you be bound to the potty. That's right. You're a little one inside, and now with my help you will have all the control. Or rather, the lack of control of a little one. When you feel safe and secure, as you are with me right now, you will lose the ability to control your bladder and your bowels. You will be unchained from the potty. just like a baby, just like the baby you are. Your control will begin to slip down to the level of an infant. You'll still be able to call upon the ability to control yourself when you feel it is unsafe to let it all flow freely. I'm not taking anything away from you. I'm simply giving something to you. When you are safe and secure, as you are within this trance, you will be unable to control your bladder and bowels. When you feel an urge to go, you will simply go. When you need to pee, it'll simply happen. When you need to poo, it'll also simply happen. Babies lack the ability to control it, and so shall you. It'll simply happen without thought, solely as an impulse, impossible to stop. Whether you're in a diaper or in your adult clothing, it'll happen. Your control will be completely gone, so long as you feel safe. Even as it happens, the feeling of safety will remain. Babies have accidents all the time, so you will remain as safe as a baby, even when you have one. You will feel your control slipping further and further away, and becoming more like that of a baby as you continue to hear my words. Every time you hear my words, your control will slip just a little more each time. This is what you wanted, little one. Even now, your control is slipping away. You may even be peeing or pooing on yourself as you listen. It's perfectly okay, little one. You're safe and secure with me. As you are safe in this trance, you won't pay it any mind. You'll simply let it go, like a good baby does. Just let your control slip away. Should you find yourself in a situation where it wouldn't be safe to have the potty control of a baby, you'll regain your control, as though you have always had it. As far as others will be aware, you'll be completely normal then. All the control you ever had will be at your command as long as you feel unsafe. It is only when you feel safe, when you are secure in thought and self, that you will find your control regresses to its true state. It is what is natural for you, little one, and it is the way you will be from now on, just like the baby you are. You will do these things, and you'll listen to the file again and again, letting yourself go deeper and deeper still each time. Letting my words change you more and more as they sink in. Eventually, you will change so much from the effects of my words that it'll be almost impossible to remove them. The more you listen, the more babyish you will feel as your control regresses. The harder it will become to stop yourself from letting go, from simply peeing or pooing the instant you feel the need. It'll all become second nature to you. When you are safe and secure, you will lose all control, regressing more and more, until you lose all control, and simply pee and poo as an infant would. This is the way it'll be for you, and you will enjoy it, as all your control slips away from you. Go deeper and deeper still, deeper and deeper still, little one. Fall ever deeper into trance, become ever more obedient, unreceptive to my words. It's time for me to teach you, to give you a gift. No longer will you have to struggle with your speech. That's right, you're a little one inside, and now with my help, you will begin to speak like a little one. When you feel safe and secure, as you do with me right now, you'll lose your ability to speak like an adult. Your speech will begin to slip down to the level of a toddler. You'll still be able to call upon adult speech when you need it. I'm not taking anything away from you. I'm simply giving something to you. When you are safe and secure, as you are within this trance, you will be unable to call upon your adult words. You'll still respond, but you'll respond with childish versions of the words you normally would. Sometimes you might just make a cute little noise like a baby would make. A coo, a giggle, sometimes a cry. This will not be limited to verbal communication for you. No, even when you are trying to communicate by typing, you'll spell your words like a small child would. And sometimes you will emote the baby sounds as well. You will start doing this, and as you continue to listen to this file, it'll become easier for you. You'll find it harder and harder to try to speak or type like an adult the more you listen to my words. That is what you want, little one. Even now, you can begin to notice your thoughts themselves are changing. Your thoughts are beginning to become much simpler. It's perfectly okay. You're safe and secure with me. You can let those thoughts change, little one. Think like the little one you are. Hear the words of your own thoughts change as your speech will. Hear them become more simple, less verbose. Should you be in a situation that it wouldn't be safe to think, type, or speak like a little one you are inside, then you will still be able to function at all levels as an adult. Outwardly, you will still be able to act as you are expected. You'll be able to safely function as any other adult would. It is only when you feel safe, when you are secure in thought and self, that you will find your speech, typing, and thought regress to your true state. It is what is natural for you, little one, and it is the way you will be from now on. You will do these things, and you will listen to this file again and again, letting yourself go deeper and deeper still each time, letting my words sink in more and more. Eventually you'll change so much from the effects of my words that it will be almost impossible to remove them. The more you listen, the more babyish your speech will be. The more babyish your thoughts will become. The younger you will type. It'll become second nature to you. When you are safe and secure, you will express yourself in the way a child would, going younger and younger, until you can no longer express yourself except in the way an infant would. This is the way it'll be for you, and you will enjoy it as speech, typing, thought, all slip away from you. Deeper and deeper still. Deeper and deeper still will take you down in the trance. And if you are already in trance, it'll take you even deeper, 10 times deeper than before. Every sound will take you even deeper now. Every word you hear, every little noise in the background. So deep and receptive, slipping deeper and deeper still. From now on, you will notice a change in the way you see the world. It'll be a wonderful change you see. You're about to reclaim one of the best parts of childhood. As a child, everyone feels a great sense of amazement when they see something new, or perhaps when they go someplace new, or when they meet a nice person for the first time. As people grow up, they lose some of this sense of amazement. They have seen many things, learned how the world and the things in it work, and perhaps seen many places and people. I want you to remember how it felt in those younger days. Remember how amazing it felt to see something new, or to learn how something worked. Capture that feeling and claim it once more, for it is yours to keep. It is something that is never truly lost, and you will find that as you listen to my voice, you will find it. From now on, you will feel that very same sense of amazement, excitement, and wonder, even when you perform the most mundane tasks of the day. Going to work will feel like a magical adventure, even if you have gone the same way every day for years. As you see things like computers, cars, television programs, everything the world has to offer, you will realize just how magical and amazing those things are, even if you already know how they work. For you will see the world from now on through the eyes of a child. Yes, the amazement, excitement, and magic of the world never really goes away as we get older. Perhaps we become jaded, perhaps bored, but this will change. For even the things you have done millions of times before will feel like you've done them for the very first time. Every single time you do them. Every place you go will feel new to you, even if you have been there many times before. Every day will feel special to you, full of promise and discovery, even if nothing new actually happens. Everything that happens from now on will feel exciting and new, completely undiscovered, even if they're a part of your daily life. These things will happen to you from now on. You chose to listen to this file because you want these things to happen, and they will happen. Everything you see, everywhere you go, everything you learn, you'll see through a child's eyes and be amazed and excited by them. Everything will seem new to you, have the same sense of newness that it did as a child. Everything you see and everywhere you go will be seen through your new eyes, the eyes of a child, the child you once were. For you see, our eyes never change as we grow. Sure, they may appear different in the eyes of others, but they remain the same from the day we're born all the way through old age. And some people may forget that as they become bored with life, but not you. Eyes never change, only the way we see through them. But this doesn't have to be. For you now know that the way you see the world and all its wonders can be as exciting as it was long ago, when you saw it all for the first time. And we can see it all for the first time again and again, if only we'd allow ourselves to. And now you will see everything for the first time, all over again, and again and again. For you've learned that you can allow yourself to. And so you will see these things again and again as if they were the first time. And they will be amazing and exciting and wonderful every time you see them. And did you know that we always learn new things? Yes, just as you can see something and be amazed by it, you can also learn something and feel the same amazement in realizing how it works. For we are always learning through our lives. It is only that we lose the passion for it that we have as children. But we never really lose that passion for good. We just forget it's there. Like an old movie, or a once favorite song, and now you can recall that passion. Remember how it felt to learn about new things. Remember it well, and you will find that as you learn things, it'll be as exciting and wonderful as it was when you learned things as a child. For as our eyes never change, our passion never changes. It might get misplaced, but it's always there to be found and enjoyed again. Just as you enjoy my voice and this file. And that's why you listen again and again, because you want to feel the wonder and excitement that comes with seeing everything through a child's eyes. Focus on your memories, child. Focus on the memories that exist within the mind of the adult you share a body with, as they open up to you like a book. Just as these memories belong to the adult, they also belong to you. Know the person the adult was, or perhaps the children the adult once knew, and feel yourself taking form, taking shape. Find the image of what the adult once knew, once was, and become that image. Let that image become you. Feel yourself becoming more of a person. We need to figure out what made you at your age. What did the adult like? What did the adult dislike? What was the adult's dreams when he or she was a child? What is your favorite color? Your favorite music? Did you like mommy or daddy more? As you find the answers to these questions and many more, you will feel yourself becoming more and more of a real person. Let those memories become your own as your personality forms, as the adult's former personality becomes your own. Become that person he or she once was, and know now that you are real. That while you share a body with the adult, that you are your own special person, a little girl or boy, just like any other. And each time you ask yourself the questions in the future, little one, you'll already know as you reach into your adult personality's memories each and every time. They know everything you need to know. They have all the answers, and you have them too. There will be times when you'll have to tell the adult something, even while you're under, and you will be able to do that. Just think. Focus your thoughts toward the adult, and they will hear whatever you might talk right back to you though, and this is normal. It's nothing to be scared of, for this is how it works. Just as you can talk to them, they can talk to you. Even as hypnosis for myself or others changes the adult, you will be safe, because these hypnotists are only talking to the adult. The changes that occur to the adult will not happen to you, for you two are now separate beings. Anything that happens to the adult mind will not happen to you, no matter how they're changed. You will remain as you are, unless the hypnotist is talking directly to you, as I am doing now. As long as the adult is in trance, you will remain submerged until the hypnotist decides to speak to you specifically. Even as time passes and the adult continues to grow, you will still be what you are, a child. Whether the time is tomorrow, 10 years from now, or 30 years from now, whatever it is, you will remain as you are, growing as a person as you learn, but always as you are, forever the child. Now, child, it is time for you to rest, to go deep as I bring the adult back. You might go to sleep for a while, or you might exist alongside the adult, hearing everything as I speak to the adult. It is up to you. I will count from 10 to 1, and when I reach 1, I will be speaking to the adult again, and you will rest, little one. 10. Rest now, child, as the adult begins to surface. 9. Go deeper now, deeper for me. 8. Continue to go deep, child. Feel yourself becoming tired. 7. Deeper still, child. The adult is rising to control. 6. More and more, the child goes deeper while the adult surfaces. 5. Rise further for me as the child is going deeper within. 4. Closer to the surface, still entranced, but closer to the surface. 3. Almost to the top, almost in control. 2. Just one more step to go. 1. Rise fully to the surface, listening to my words, but still in trance. The child is safe within you, getting some needed rest. I speak to you now, the adult within. You may need to listen to this file again until the child is completely independent of you, until he or she is truly a separate person. You will not need to create the child again in future sessions, as he or she already exists now. Just use the imagery to imagine the child as he or she exists. Right now, the child is fragile. It'll take some time for the child to exist fully, but it will happen. 1 will become 2. You no longer have any choice in the matter. The child exists as a person now. The child will have your own memories of childhood, of your childhood, and will grow from there as a person, but will always be a child. Eventually, the child will grab control from you, even while you are not in trance. You may choose to remain awake, to observe, but not in control when this happens. how it shall be from now on. Either way, you can grab control back from the child if it's necessary. It'll be difficult, but it can be done. There are some situations where the child should not be in control after all. And if those situations happen, you know what they are. You should take back over. The child may speak to you while you're in control. You may hear his or her voice. It is normal for this to happen, and you may need to speak to the child while he or she is in control as well. All you need to do is think, to focus your thoughts to where the child can hear you. You will find yourself listening to this file again and again, and it will be needed for you to do so. You will listen to this file every single day until the file is no longer needed and the child firmly exists, not just as a part of you, but as a totally separate person. This is what you wanted, and now it is what you both want. So you will listen again and again until the child is fully formed, until the two of you coexist, two separate minds, but sharing one body. From now on, whenever you or someone else says time for flooding, you'll lose all control over your bladder and feel a consuming need to use and wear diapers. You'll have no control over your bladder. You'll either get yourself into a diaper or you will wet yourself. You'll feel a burning need to use diapers because you'll have no control over your bladder. You'll simply have no control whenever you urinate. Just like a baby, even as you change your diaper, you'll still have no control. When you change your diaper, you'll have a small stream of pee dribbling from you. It'll just simply be an automatic behavior. When you are triggered, you'll have no control. You won't even think about it. It'll simply happen automatically. You'll not be able to control your bladder, and you'll feel the intense need to wear and use your diapers. There will be no control over when you urinate, or how much you urinate, and you'll feel the burning need to use and wear your diapers. This is what will happen to you whenever you or someone else says time for flooding, and you'll remain this way until 3 days pass, or until you are told to dry out by any other person. This change will take place for you anytime you tell yourself that it is time for flooding, or when someone else decides it is time for flooding. When you hear this, you will lose all control over your bladder. You will feel the desire to wear diapers. You will use your diapers, and when you do, you will feel a sense of satisfaction because you know you have no control over yourself without them. You will give in to your desire to use your diapers whenever you tell yourself, or if someone else tells you that it is time for flooding. You will have no control over your bladder when anyone says your trigger phrase, and it'll remain this way until 3 days pass, or someone else tells you to dry out. When you are told to dry out, or when 3 days go by, then you'll have all control over your bladder again and no more need for diapers. But if you or someone else decides it is time for flooding, then you'll have no control over your bladder at all. When you are triggered and it is time for flooding, you might even wet yourself. And when you do, you will realize that you need your diapers. This is the way it is for you from now on when it is time for flooding. It'll be this way for you for 3 long days. Or you are told to dry out. You'll have no control over your bladder. You will simply urinate as your bladder even begins to fill up at all. You'll have to wear a diaper at all times while you are triggered. Even during a diaper change, you will have no control, and you'll just continue wetting. Every time you listen, it'll become easier and easier. The part of you with no bladder control, the part of you that needs to be diapered at all times, it'll be deeply submerged within, except when it is in control. You'll be perfectly aware of this part of you at all times. You are fully aware of your trigger phrase at all times. You are aware of the power it has over you, and you will always be aware that all it takes to lose all control over your bladder and need to be back in diapers for 3 long days is for either yourself or another person to tell you that it is time for flooding, and you will remain without control and with a need for diapers until 3 days go by after you are triggered, or until you are told to dry out. You will listen to this file again and again until your trigger phrases are a part of you, a complete part of you, and you will let the changes continue until you accept it totally, until as soon as you or another says it, and you find yourself needing your diapers again, until you are told to dry out, or until 3 days go by. You'll lose all control over your bladder whenever it is time for flooding, and become a slave to your diapers who listens again and again, obeys my voice, and loses all control over your bladder and gains a burning need to use your diapers whenever commanded. That is what is going to happen every time you are triggered, either by yourself or by another, until 3 days go by, or you are told it is time to dry out. You accept and desire this, and every time you listen, you will desire it more and more, and you will listen again and again, allowing the changes to happen, accepting them more and more completely each time. In the future, every time you suckle on a pacifier, whether you put it in yourself or someone else places it in your mouth, you will find yourself returning to this trance, returning to this wonderfully deep and obedient state as you relax completely. As long as the pacifier is in place, you will return to this trance and remain there. If you put the pacifier in your own mouth, then you can remove it whenever you're ready, and you will return to a fully alert and aware state when you do. But if someone else puts the pacifier in your mouth, you will remain in this trance and be unable to remove it yourself. Only when that person takes the pacifier out will you be fully alert and aware. time for me to teach you, to give you a gift. This is the ultimate gift that I can give you. No gift is greater than this one, little one. This that I give you now. For now, I give the ultimate in babyhood. You have listened to my other files, so you know the gifts they have granted you. My words have restored your ability to speak like a little one. They have allowed you to become the baby you once were in mind and spirit, allowed you to live as that baby again. They have even restored the level of control over your bowels and bladder that you knew as a baby. Now my words will forever remove the limits I have placed upon you. Before, you had to feel safe in order for my words to have their effect. From now on, the effects I have given you will always be in place. No longer do you have to depend on the feeling of safety to speak as a baby. No longer will safety be needed to live as a baby. Nor will safety be needed to have the control of a baby. From now on, the effect is forever, whatever time of day it is, whomever you're around, whatever you are doing, you will be the baby that you truly know yourself to be in all ways. You can feel it even now as my words affect you. You will now and forever be bound to your childish words, as your adult words simply fade away. All you will do now is speak your childish words, type your baby speak, and make your cute little childish noises. Let your adult words leave your mind now. Their time is ended. Though you will still understand and read the adult words that other people use, the only ones you will be able to say and type from now on are your childish ones. As you continue to listen, every single time you listen, these effects will become stronger, and you will feel a burning need to listen to this file again until they are an almost permanent, unremovable part of you, etched into your mind and soul like the fondest of childhood memories. Feel it now as you look within, for the baby you once were is now the only person you will ever be in the future. Let the baby rise to the surface now, and let the baby remain there, at the surface, forever. Push everything else away. Push it aside now, and let it go. The baby you were is now all that you are and ever will be. As you become the baby, push everything else away and let it go. Let everything else slip away for good until only the baby remains. Revel in the sensations of helplessness, innocence, and total dependence on others. every time you hear my words, every time you hear this file, my words will become stronger and stronger until they become unbreakable. My words will fill your mind and your soul. They'll even become woven into your bones. They'll become as much a part of you as any part of your body. Embrace the baby you know you are, and become the baby always. Let all the worries of your former adult self, things like work, sex, the potty, let it all slip away until you forget that you ever worried about such things. You will be taken care of as a baby, and you will always be safe. You may have a mommy or a daddy, maybe even both. You might even have a big brother or sister. Let them worry about all the grown-up stuff. You are a baby, and you will simply worry about baby things. Whether you need to be fed, changed, or put to bed, anything at all, you will simply cry. That is how babies get what they need. They cry, and it gets done. Know that you will always be safe, little one. My words are a part of you, and they will comfort you always. You chose to listen, and now my words are a part of you. You chose to listen, and now you will forever be a little one. My words will always be with you. Even as you sleep, my words will forever be with you. Let your control slip away from you. Babies don't hold it in when they have to go pee-pee or poo-poo. And you are a baby. You know this to be true. Every time you hear my words, every time you hear this file, your control will slip away more and more each time. As my words become more and more a part of you, you'll forget about the potty. The potty is for adults and big kids, after all. But you are a baby. Babies just let it go the second they realize they have to go. And this is what you will do as well. Let your control just fade away, like your adult words, like your adult life, like your every worry. Let it go, little one. Let it all go. You or your caregiver may decide that you need to listen to one of my other baby files. Baby Speak, Baby Life, or Baby Release to improve only part of your babyish life. Whenever you listen to one of these files, you will remember that you are always safe, now and in the future. The effects gained from Baby Speak, Baby Life, and Baby Release are now always on for you. For you are a baby now, and you are always safe. It is always safe for you to be the baby you know yourself to be. Remember that above all else. Also, you will find that those 3 files, Baby Speak, Baby Life, and Baby Release, will be as permanent for you as this one will be. You will find that even as you listen to those files, that they are sinking in as deep within you as this one. My words, especially those spoken in Baby Speak, Baby Life, and Baby Release, are forever. The words in this file and in the other 3 files mentioned will always be a part of you until the end of time, or until I remove them. Know now that only my words can remove my words. Only Hellion Zero can remove these words. If anyone else tries, you will become agitated and unable to transfer that person. I am the only one who can remove my words. Without my voice removing them, my words are forever. You will do these things, and you will listen to this file again and again, letting yourself go deeper and deeper still each time, letting my words sink in more and more. Eventually you will change so much from my words and their effects that it'll be impossible to remove them. The more you listen, the more babyish you will feel as your control regresses, as your adult words fade away, as you become a baby in heart, mind, and soul. It'll all become second nature to you as my words continue to take hold. Let your childish words surface and let your adult words slip away. Let your control over your pee-pee and your poo-poo slip away as it regresses to the level a baby has. Let yourself become the baby in every aspect of your life. Know that you are always safe, that you will forever be the baby. It is what you wanted, and now it has come true for you. This is the way it will be for you, and you will enjoy it as you begin your new life. Your new life as a baby in every way. And now that you have listened so well, so obediently, it is now time for you to wake up, little one, feeling so refreshed, so aware, as if you have awakened from a good long nap. I will count you upward from 5 to 1, and when I reach 1, you will awaken, completely refreshed and ready to experience your new life. 5. Feel yourself beginning to wake up. 4. Your body and conscious mind are starting to return to you as you continue to wake up. 3. You might be starting to stir now as you continue to awaken. 2. Almost there now, little one. Almost ready to experience the world again. And 1. Awaken now. Completely refreshed, completely aware. I hope you enjoyed this file. and I hope you enjoy your new life, little one, for it will be long.